Well, hello there. Welcome. Another daily vlog starts now. We are now on Monday. I wanted to start off today, the first day, talking about my mindset when it comes to YouTube. Now, with me saying what I'm about to say, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop making videos. I do feel a certain element is missing, or not missing, but I just feel it's a lot harder for your videos to gain any sort of attention from anyone. Now, I'm not saying this as an attention thing, it just seems very difficult to try and engage those that follow you. You know, if somebody subscribed to you, for instance, you just don't seem to kind of, your videos, if you upload something, don't seem to kind of like appear. I've had a lot of problems with, you know, those that generally do enjoy the videos I do, they're just not seeing them. Things like that really take the shine off of making videos, because I make them for myself, you know, expressing myself, but I also make them for people that I know enjoy them. And to know that other side of the reasoning why I keep making videos is just not working. And those people that generally do enjoy them aren't getting them, or they are, but there's something definitely with YouTube at the moment. My mindset's all over the place with it. At the end of the day, YouTube's YouTube. It's always been a hobby of mine. I've always designated it as a hobby, not a job, not a career. I mean, obviously, I don't have enough subscribers for it to be anything more than a hobby anyway, which I'm fine with. I've never really been somebody that has done it for, let's see how many subscribers I can get. I've never done that. Right from day one of the very first videos that I started making, I just did them, put them out there, and then I started getting comments. I started getting, being introduced to people that was a part of the whole collecting scene. And then I just started making friendships, and then going to my first conventions and seeing people face to face, and that's how it kind of worked for me. But when I first started making videos on YouTube, it was a much better time, I think. It was a much better time. Obviously, Google wasn't involved with it back then. It was a much better service, you know, and it felt more like a community hub rather than just making silly videos or making videos. It felt much more like a community hub, and it was a lot easier to kind of direct your videos to people in particular. Now it's just so much difficult, and with the changes that has been made over the years, so difficult to get anywhere. And I'm noticing, like, in also not just YouTube and people not noticing videos, it's kind of sad as well that, you know, there's so many people that have like completely just come away from YouTube that I've come to know through YouTube. You know, like certain other people that made videos no longer really do. It's just, I don't know, there just seems to be a massive nowadays, a big separation. There doesn't seem to be any, I mean, even social media it's so difficult on social media groups to even get anything from. You know, I post as regular as possible whenever I upload a video, or my TF Nation videos that I've been making recently, anything like that, I put up on social media to try and help them, and also if people are interested to see them. But even doing that, it's just not working. Like nobody seems to really acknowledge anything anymore. It just don't feel like a community. It just feels like a lot of separation nowadays, and I think for me it's kind of taken the shine off of the whole YouTube thing now. It's not necessarily it's nothing to do with me. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm putting the video out there. It's YouTube, I guess. All the bloody algorithm shit, which I've spoken about many times. You know, I feel within the last couple of years it's been a lot more difficult for me to just get the videos out there, and just so people, if they do want to watch them, then they're there for them. I just feel there's something under the surface with it. It's partly YouTube with all this stuff going on with it, like, you know, so many people as well that use the service as well, which I understand, you know. Yeah, it just doesn't feel the same anymore. It just feels very detached. Everything just feels very detached. I just love it. The morning chorus. I find it very, very relaxing. So I'm just out having a quick vape before I set on off to work this morning. And, but yeah, just lovely chirping of the birds, chirping away, and lovely. Hello everybody. It is still Monday. Yeah, I am obviously now home from work. First day of the new week is now finished. So I just thought to do a quick little end bit for today. Today wasn't a bad day, actually, at work, you know, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, one good thing is I managed to get myself over the weekend some memory foam insoles for my shoes, my work shoes. Now, obviously, I've mentioned a couple of times that I've been suffering with my feet a little bit, and my body, like, aching, real bad aching, like, in my muscles, not just my feet, but after a day's work or a full week, I'm absolutely just aching everywhere, which is normal, but really, because of the type of job that I do, you know. It's kind of it kind of comes with the job description, really, kind of very manual, picking for stuff up and bending and all that kind of stuff. But no, obviously my feet, they really do take a lot of punishment. Could be anywhere between 10 to 13 hours, constantly just stood on my feet or walking. And obviously, you know, that's not good for your feet. You know, after so long, you're going to start to suffer. But my feet really do hurt more than, it's not just a normal ache. It's, you know, I get a bit of the normal ache as you would normally do, but then most of the time, it kind of then evolves into kind of like a burning. Like, I think kind of like a burning sensation, even though my feet they're not on fire, if you know what I mean, but it's kind of like it's like a burning sensation, and I think it's down to the friction of my foot moving and maybe rubbing on the sock or rubbing inside the shoe a little bit, and it's causing a sensation. Yeah, I decided to get myself some memory foam insoles and put them in my work shoes, and I used them today. You know, they did actually work quite well. I still got a little bit of a sensation, but it was nowhere near as bad. Nowhere near as bad. It seemed to really help. They seemed to help to support my feet a lot more, which is a good thing, I think. So I think going forward, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just, you know, keep those in my shoes, and hopefully they'll maybe just help me out a little bit for the long periods that I'm at work for. But yeah, so I'm home. I'm going to head off up to bed soon. Probably watch something in bed. Maybe watch something, I don't know, but see what's available. Just get my head down for the night and then start again tomorrow. I don't know what's going on this week, because I don't know if there was just having a joke about, but there was a little bit of talk. The people I work with, they do kind of joke around a little bit. It just was general guys that I work with. But apparently maybe all of us are having to work Friday this week, so I don't know what's going on with that. So I'll probably find out over this period, over this week anyway, what's going on with that. But hopefully it'll just be another 4-day week like it usually is. But obviously this weekend, obviously it's a bank holiday weekend. Bank holiday Monday, the 27th, I think it is, of this month, is a bank holiday, so it could be true. Now and again, rarely, if over a bank holiday or any sort of, obviously we work bank holidays, except for Christmas, obviously. That's the only bank holiday of the year that we don't work, is obviously Christmas and Boxing Day and all that, and New Year. It might just be I think it's just going to be like a one-off thing, because of it possibly being a bank holiday. We'll wait and see. I'll probably find out over the period of the week. If it's an extra day, if it comes to it, so a bit of extra cash in my pocket. But anyway, so there we go. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go get my head down and chill out for a little bit. Probably watch something and go to bed. Hello everybody. Yeah, it's Wednesday today, at the time of me recording this. Yeah, Tuesday's completely missed out in this vlog. There's no Tuesday segment. I was going to do a segment, obviously, because obviously it being a weekly vlog every day, but I just was too knackered yesterday. Basically, I got home from work, and yesterday was basically just me, I had my tea and everything as normal, and watched a few episodes of the anime series that I've been watching again on Netflix, and then I just started bobbing off, and I bobbed off, and I woke up about 11:30 last night, and I thought, well, I might as well go to bed. So yeah, I just didn't get one I just didn't, do a segment at all. I'm starting today's Wednesday's segments today, so I'm currently on my first break at work. It's raining at the moment, weather-wise. So yeah, it's not a very nice day today, but what can you do? Just chilling in my car, having a quick vape and a drink, and then I'll be heading back in about 10-15 minutes or something like that, about 10 minutes. But I will probably be back later, you will see that, and I'll do another segment to make up for yesterday a little bit. But yeah, let's do it, shall we? Oh, hello. Yes, I am now back home after day 3. Tomorrow's the final day again for this week. I got an update today because I mentioned earlier on in the segments, I think it was Monday, that a few of the guys I thought were joking around about having to work Friday. It seems we almost was working Friday this week. I found out from a team leader today. So apparently now tomorrow's going to be a bit of a longer day, and at the moment Friday is looking to be completely free as normal. Yeah, things could change. If something goes wrong, then we might have to go in for a little bit to finish off, but we'll see how things go tomorrow. I'm doing good. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a lot more energized today. I don't know why, but yesterday I was really, really lethargic again. But I think it's because I didn't really sleep very well, the Monday night, obviously going to work on the Tuesday. But today I feel much better. Feel a hell of a lot more energized, and I've got more energy. So I was a lot better at work as well. Well, I felt a lot better at work anyway. I've had my tea and just been watching a bit more anime, a few more episodes of that, and yeah, I'm feeling good at the moment. Glad that this week is coming to an end again. Tomorrow's the last day. It's going to be a fairly long day tomorrow. But I'd rather have a long day tomorrow and have Friday off, to be honest. I'm very much looking forward to the weekend to commence. But yeah, as well, I just want to say something quick about those insoles. Now, obviously, we're on day 3 now. And I said I've got some memory foam insoles for my work shoes. Obviously, I've been wearing them since Monday, as I said, and obviously with it being day 3, naturally my feet are gonna get more tired because there's not really much time in between me finishing a shift and starting a shift again, for my feet to properly recover. Because obviously I'm on my feet a lot, but they have helped a lot. Obviously today I have felt them a little bit, but again, not as bad. I could deal with them a lot more with the insoles. I could definitely deal with it a little bit more. Obviously, I could go a lot more as well without having to worry too much about them, or not worry, but I was able to I'm able, obviously, since me using these insoles in my shoes, I've been able to kind of do my job better, more effectively, more efficiently, should I say, because obviously my aching feet kind of did cause a bit of a problem out, sometimes. I'm just going to keep an eye on them, see how they go. If it doesn't, obviously they're not going to improve, to be honest. I think it's just one of those things. I might need to maybe go either see my doctor or have a look at ideas of what I could do to maybe try and rectify any issues. Certain areas that seem to get sore with being on my feet a lot, that might need to be remedied. Maybe something like a foot cream might work, or something, I don't know. There might be something I can probably get off the shelf that might help my feet a little bit. But I'm going to carry on wearing, obviously, using the insoles in my shoes at work and just see how we go. That's all I can really do, really. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome. It is Thursday. And it is currently going on for 11:30 in the evening. And I thought to just do the Thursday segment. Man, I need a shave. Anyway, but yeah, so that's another week done, and no work tomorrow. It has been a long day today. It really has been quite a long day. I was working and I didn't finish working until about 10 to 8 this evening. So by the time I actually got home, it was going on for 9 o'clock. So yeah, it's been a long day, and I've been at work since 6:30 this morning. So yeah, it has been a long day. So at the moment, I'm just currently relaxing and watching some more anime stuff, and I'm going to listen to some music, just unwind and chill out, and I've got a 3-day weekend to enjoy now. So yeah, I think that is going to be that. But yeah, I'm just glad it's another week over with, because obviously today, I think the reason why today was as it is because it's a bank holiday weekend, I think, again, isn't it, this weekend? Monday the 27th, this Monday coming, I think it's a bank holiday Monday, so I think they were trying to sort out additional orders and stuff for over the bank holiday. So I think that's the main reason why we were working as late as we was. But anyway, but yeah, I am feeling good now. It just, feels good that I can now relax and enjoy my weekend. But yeah, that's that. Well, hello. Welcome to Friday. Yeah, I'm just chilling out here and watching some of the original Fullmetal Alchemist series. I've had it for a while. I mentioned this, I think, in the last weekly vlog, part of the segments about starting it. I managed to watch the first 2 episodes. So far, I'm seeing massive differences compared to Brotherhood. It has completely gone on a different tangent, and I don't even think it's even gone on manga source at all. I thought it was different from halfway, but it's looking like it's practically kind of around about now that it starts to differ. What has my day contended or mostly thinking of? Well, I picked up my sunglasses. Last week I went to pick up, obviously I went to go and pick these up, my new glasses. While I was there I purchased some sunglasses like I mentioned. I've not had any sunglasses, actual prescribed sunglasses for many years. I had some when I was a kid. And I've been meaning to do it, but I just never have. So they'll come in handy for when I go away in September. Whenever else, really. Whenever we get a little bit of sunshine, I guess. In the UK, we don't really have much of that. That was pretty much what I've done today. Picked up my sunglasses. I've just been chilling out. Obviously, Jackie, my dad's girlfriend, it's her weekend to be here this weekend. Did a little bit of drawing. Did a drawing today as well, earlier on. Tomorrow I'm going to be, well, I'm not going to be out all day, but I'm going to be out majority of the afternoon into the evening. I got contacted by a colleague of mine that I used to work with at Morrison's. I haven't really heard from him for a while, but I'm still friends with him on Facebook and that. Asked if I fancied meeting up, him and another guy, for a couple of drinks and maybe something to eat. And then I'm going to head off to meet up with Smithy, because he, on the same day of me finding out from my mate Jake that I'm meeting another guy that I used to work with, catch up and that, then I'm going to go straight to meet up with Smithy, because he told me the same night, the same day, that apparently we've been invited to another mutual friends of ours. Well, more of a mutual friend of Smithy's. I've met one of them, but I haven't met both of them. I don't think properly. But yeah, birthday thing, like a little birthday thing for Smithy's mate's girlfriend. A few drinks and some food and that, really. So it's going to be a nice change. Yeah, so it's going to be nice to catch up with Jake, because I think the last time I saw him was my birthday, I think. 2 years ago, I think he came out 2 years ago for my birthday. I think that was like the last time I ever saw him. But yeah, so I'm going to carry on watching a few more episodes of this Full Alchemist series, and relax and chill even more. But no, also I just wanted to mention as well quickly, I posted a Facebook status. I basically just kind of like saying in the realms of kind of saying that, for the longest time, I've kind of seen my life like not really going in a certain direction. No real definite route or direction. I'm basically kind of saying that, I need, I'm going to start to stop overthinking things and that kind of thing. Yeah, this past, not just obviously this week, but recently, I have been feeling a little bit better in myself, mental health wise. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I am still human. There are times where I might have a little bit of a stumble, or has been times I've had a bit of a stumble. There certainly has been. But saying that, recently I just feel a little bit more. My mind's not as fogged. It's not as foggy. It's not as swirly. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's been a couple of times in these weekly vlogs where I've said that I've not slept very well. It's not really got anything to. It's not really anything to do with my mental health. It's just I've always struggled to fall asleep when I need to. It's just one of those things. Ever since we've been a kid, I've always had that problem. Sometimes it has in the past, mental health has been a part of it, but it's not always the case. It's not always mental health that is the cause of it. It could be down to it's too hot, especially when it's quite humid and it's still quite warm. And because of that, I struggle to fall asleep if I'm too hot. So, you know, if I'm very sweaty and it's quite humid and that, you know, and most of the time it's just because I've got quite a lot of excess energy that I've just not managed to burn off. You know, it's been an okay, recently I've been feeling a lot better in myself, mental health wise. I've been, you know, my mind's not been as foggy, I've not been worrying too much about stuff, I haven't been as anxious about stuff. So I don't know what's going on, whether I'm just in a good mood at the moment, or maybe I'm starting to kind of ignorant to a lot of the bullshit going on, and it's kind of helping me out. I don't know, I can't really explain it, but at the moment I'm feeling good, which a lot of you probably are surprised to hear me say. No, at the moment I'm feeling quite good with myself. Still not fully there, you know. These things do take time, and there are going to be some stumbling blocks along the way. No doubt there will be, because life is a big stumbling block. You know, I'm just kind of sick of feeling shit all the time, and you know, self-doubting myself and all that, and I'm kind of sick of all that shit. Sick of doing it to myself and worrying and trying to make other people happy and thinking about people, or thinking about all sorts of stupid stuff that really isn't, you know, I shouldn't really worry about or get worked up about. Like I say, I think as well, I'm looking forward to TF Nation coming up as well, because that's always, you know, we're getting closer to that, so that is definitely on my mind. Also, there's a TFN, another mini-con happening in November. That got announced today. It's going to be in Reading. Now, I've never been in Reading, so I don't know my way around, so that's going to be interesting. And that's in November. I am considering that, because my birthday is on the 28th, so I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing like an early birthday trip out somewhere, and do that. It's only a one-day event again. I've never been to Reading before, so that would be something ticked off my list of places in the UK I've not been yet. Everything that I'm currently saving up for will be gone by then. So there shouldn't be anything really standing in my way to say I can't do anything once September and August are out the way. So it is a possibility that I could possibly do that. I missed out on the mini-con that was in Manchester. It would be nice to be able to at least try and do the Reading one, so that at least I get to see some of my TF Nation fans, fans? Yeah, some of my TF Nation friends for a second time, instead of it just being the once. Tomorrow, obviously I will be doing a segment for tomorrow, but obviously it will be a weekly vlog, but I don't know if I'm going to do any outside vlogging. You know, it's probably not going to be a very long segment, but there will be a segment for tomorrow, of course, and obviously Sunday when this gets uploaded. Hello everybody, welcome. It is Sunday. Yes. Another day missed. No segment recorded for yesterday. As you know, as I mentioned, yeah, I went to meet up with Jake and Chris, two colleagues of mine that I used to work with and got on real well with when I used to work at Morrison's. I met up with those two yesterday, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I had a few drinks, had a little bit to eat, and, you know, just had a nice catch up for a few hours. And then from there, I made my way back. I made my way to town, to another part of town, and met Smithy and everyone else that was there as well. Met them at another pub called Hop and Vine. Met them at about 7:30ish, about that time. We went for, I've said, a few more drinks when we met up. We went for a nice Chinese, actual proper Chinese restaurant. I mean, no, I'm not talking about a takeaway. Chinese. I'm talking about this place is legitimately a proper restaurant, and the food was absolutely gorgeous. It absolutely was the best Chinese food I've ever eaten. It's a nice change. And from there we went back to Hop and Vine, had a few more, and then because it was a birthday thing, you see, because me and Smithy got invited to a birthday thing for a friend of Smithy's. His girlfriend was her birthday yesterday, so that's the whole reason why we got invited. So they went home or whatever they were doing, and me and Smithy were left there, and we decided to walk into town, into city centre, and we ended up kind of going to a few other places, a few other pubs. Before I knew it, I was getting a taxi home at about 5:30 this morning. Yes, I was getting a taxi home at about 5:30 this morning. So as soon as I got home, did what I needed to do, put stuff on charge, all that kind of jazz. And then I just went to bed, and I just literally passed out in my bed. I just passed out, and then I didn't wake up until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, that was definitely not planned. It was definitely not planned to be as long or as late or early as that, whatever you want to call it. It's been a while since I've had a night out like that. No, it was a nice change though yesterday. It was a nice change. I very much enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed going for the nice Chinese meal, because that was really nice, proper authentic Chinese food. Yeah, it was just nice. It was just a nice change. It was nice to meet up with Jake and his girlfriend and Chris. That used to work at Morrison's. I haven't seen them for I don't know how many years, maybe at least 2 years since I last actually properly saw Jake. Chris is probably a bit longer. But no, yesterday was a nice change. You know, I would like to carry on meeting up with Jake and everything, you know, because he's a good kid, he's a nice guy. I very much did enjoy yesterday. It was very much a different thing, you know, have a good laugh and some nice change, really. But yeah, so that's the reason why there is no Saturday segment, is because I literally left my house. My dad dropped me off half 4. Between 4 and half 4. So literally, I'd been out from 4 in the afternoon, and I didn't come home. I didn't get home until about 5:30, 5:45 this morning. So I was out for a fair few hours, and it certainly was not the plan. I was hoping to kind of come home relatively earlier than that, and then once I got home, I'd probably be able to make a segment for Saturday. But the time I got home, I was absolutely knackered. I was just absolutely knackered. So at least this one's going to be a lot more of a condensed watching experience compared to the previous weekly vlogs I've done. Obviously, there's 2 days missing. I missed out on Tuesday, and I missed out on yesterday as well. So it's not a proper full-on weekly vlog this week. But I did say there will be times where things won't work out 100%. Things could change depending on what is happening in that week. It doesn't matter. I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. I hope you enjoy this nonetheless. And you know, at least it's going to be a little bit more of a condensed watching experience. You know, because if you've noticed as well, there hasn't been as I don't know if you heard that on the camera. But that was a bloody big thunderclash, no. It is very ominous over there at the moment. There's a big black cloud coming right here. I just saw a lovely rainbow not long ago. When I was just before starting this, there was a lovely rainbow over there in the corner, and now this is coming over. But yeah, I very much enjoyed yesterday. It was a nice change, and I'm very much looking forward to you know, carry on, meeting up with Jake and that. That'd be nice to keep in contact as much as possible. But I do hope you enjoy this weekly vlog. Like I said, it's going to be a bit more of a condensed watching experience, but compared to the others, because I assume anyways. And also, if you've noticed, they are much more heavily edited. I've taken the time to, each segment that I record separately, I edit it at the same time as I've recorded it, so that way when it comes together. Ooh, is it a lightning flash? Sweet. But no, when it comes together, when I patch it all together, it's going to look a little bit more of a, the editing's already done. But I'm going to go in now, because last thing I want is to be struck by a lightning bolt. That'd be the last thing I want. But I do fucking love thunder and lightning. I absolutely love thunder and lightning. Awesome. I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and edit all this all together now and get it uploaded. And so yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you very much for the support on these videos, on the channel. I've noticed as well that these vlogs are starting to get better viewership now. So I'm thinking the daily vlogging and such, that the last so many videos have been getting better viewership, compared to what it was like going back at least a year ago. So I'm happy that something I've done has certainly, and obviously me increasing I'm much more, I'm uploading a lot more to the channel. I'm not leaving big gaps in between uploads, so that's obviously going to naturally help the channel as well. So, but anyway, so thank you. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.